All right, two guys, a spotted dog, and a leaky boat. That is the backdrop for a unique story about a trip up the rivers and the heart of America from Texas all the way to Ohio. Alexander Watson and Dale Harris restored a vintage motor yacht and then decided to go on a trip. Watson chronicled the people and the events they encountered in the book River Queens, Saucy Boat, Stout Mates, Spotted Dog, America. And Alexander joins us now to talk about the book, River Queens. First of all, congratulations on doing the book.
Thank you.
Sort of thing.
Thank you.
Let me make sure I got this right. You and Dale had absolutely no experience with boats.
None.
You didn't know how to sail.
None.
But you decided that you were going to restore not only a boat, but an old boat. What were you thinking?
We were smitten. You know, when a boat bites, one is smitten. It's all sailors talk about getting bitten, and we were. And we found Betty Jane on a cold February night, and she was sinking in her slip, and both of us looked at each other and thought, you know, this needs to be saved. Okay. And so we taught ourselves how to save her. We taught ourselves how to boat right. We taught ourselves how to restore an old boat, and after we had done it, it was done. And so then we thought to ourselves, okay, well, now what? And so I made a deal with Dale, and that was, let's go on the rivers, because we were on a landlocked lake. And I said, let's go see what's beyond the dam. And he said, fine, but we're going to move to a northern state. Because Dale is a Wisconsinite by birth, and his father brought him to Texas. Dallas is my hometown. He brought his family, his father brought his family to Texas to pursue work. Yeah. And Dale lived in Texas for as long as he could survive the heat. And finally he said, we can go, but I want to be in a northern state. And so we chose Cincinnati, and we're very glad we did. We've been here 9 years. Now
you had to navigate the waterways, which can be tricky in some ways.
Yes.
What kind of preparation did you make in order to do this?
We hauled the boat out of Texas into Oklahoma, which in order to provision her for the river, because she was a lake boat. Okay. And we thought we were going to be in Saucy, Oklahoma, which is in the middle of the eastern border of the state, and it is a lone white outpost surrounded by Indian reservations. And we thought we were going to be there for only a few weeks, changing the transmissions and a few things like that. We were there for 5 months. Because Saucy, Oklahoma is full of really nice people, but it's surrounded by Indian reservations. And so we had a Dallas frame of mind in doing the provisioning for the river, and what we really needed to have was a river frame of mind. And that's what Saucy gave us. We learned to just slow down, because life on the river is not a city pace.
Okay, we only got a couple of minutes left. The worst part, the biggest challenge of doing this?
Living with someone else in close quarters day in and day out, and being sensitive to our moods, our hydration, our nutrition, our rest, our fatigue, just being very sensitive to the other person. Yeah. Otherwise it would crater.
What was the best place, the best part?
Spadra Creek in Arkansas was as far into the river as someone could live and work without being wet.
Okay, all right. And you've documented it all in the book, River Queens.
I have.
And let's see, we have a book signing here. It is the 15th. It's at 7 p.m. It's at Joe Beth in Rookwood. And if you want more details, just go to local12.com and click the Get It links.
I also want to mention my champions, John and Sandy Veerling, who own Cafe de Sal. Okay. The book is in stock there. It's DeSale Corner, Woodburn, and Madison.
All right. Well, welcome to the Tri-State.
Thank you.
You got an interesting story to tell.
Thank you very much.
And I hope people will pick up the book and read it.